Alright folks, Pitching Idiot, we are back on Girl Case on Facebook. We're heading on to case number 9. This case is called Mad World. Because we are going into an insane asylum. Okay, so we're finally starting to understand why my latest crush's teen killed her sister. She got possessed by a murderous ghost. That's right. She isn't the only one. This serial killer spook has been making people commit murder ever since they died 5 years ago. They've been tarot card in the scene as their signature. Summoned this vengeful spirit in a seance, it was angry and threatening. Told us to drop the investigation, we end up like Greg Schmidt, the cop who investigated the previous terror murders, and he went insane. Police officer losing his marble, and that ain't a good omen. But it's the only lead we have, which is why we've come to this asylum where he's a patient. We'll tell them we're hospital inspectors making a surprise nighttime visit. That usually makes people pay attention. This place looks creepy, doesn't it? But I guess we have no choice but to go in, Ace. Gosh, this place looks like it's about to fall apart. You think there'd be a receptionist or something? Wait a minute, there's blood from underneath that bathroom door. We better find out what's going on. Ooh. This is gonna be nuts. This one's gonna be nuts. I can just sense it. This one I can just sense there's gonna be a little bit of craziness involved. For sure. Obviously, body glasses, book. That's it. Yep. Pill bottle here. Leather bag. Oh, that should be a star. Oh my goodness, the woman's skull been cracked open. Her brains are spilling out. Yeah, that's a little disgusting. She couldn't have done this to herself. It's murder. There's a name tag into her coat, Dr. L. Stein. So she was a doctor here. I don't see a tarot card anyway, so this can't really be the ghost doing. We can't turn a blind eye to murder. We better investigate it. Yeah. Let's start looking through this bag. The victim's initials are on it. We should recover the faded writing list or pass to find out whose it is. Hey, don't forget we came here to talk to the tarot murder cops. Let's keep an eye out for him too. It doesn't look like we're going to really get anywhere or another scene off of either of these. What's this? A study on experimental medicine? That's a little creepy. Ooh, hello. Hello, clue. Makes it Dr. Stein will be carrying her to-do list in her bag. But look, her first essay was to assess whether Greg Schmidt can be released from solitary confinement. That's the name of the cop we came here to talk to. So Schmidt's not only involved in the tarot murder investigation, but he clearly also saw her victim not long before she died. We need to chat with the former police officer. Greg Schmidt. Well guys, I gotta grab a bunch of stars. I'll see you guys back here. It's been Pitching Idiot. Au revoir. Alright guys, let's do this. Your mark is set. Alright folks, Pitching Idiot, we are back. Let's autopsy the victim. Might as well. Hey, so the way your victim's murder was positively prehistoric. Wait, so you're saying the Neanderthal did this, Ben? Not quite, but let me start from the beginning. First off, I noticed pentobarbital, a strong sedative in your victim's blood. The killer must have injected her with it, so keep an eye out for a syringe. And once Dr. Stein became drowsy, her killer led her to the bathroom where he found her body. This is where the prehistoric part comes. Oh my gosh. So your killer proceeded to bore a hole in her skull using a trepanning tool. A what? Trepanning tool. It was used thousands of years ago to conduct crude surgical procedures on people. They use it to drill, cut, or scrape away layers of bone. Ugh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Well, if done properly, the patient usually survives such a procedure, so your killer's either an incompetent medical professional or a layman trying their luck at surgery. Here comes another stomach turning detail. The killer left some of the breakfast oats in the victim's brains. The oat's consistency confirmed to be gruel, a weaker version of porridge, which your killer must enjoy. Gruel for a cruel killer? Hope it tastes better than it sounds, Ace. Yeah, that sounds disgusting. Yeah, I figured they would have both. Oh my goodness. So Ace's badge belongs to Adam Enstrom, Ace. I'm gonna talk to the guy about the murder. Remember, we're hospital inspectors, so we'll need to act all important and stuff. Oh my gosh, he had the same procedure on his head? That's not good. Does not make me feel good about what we're doing right now. He doesn't actually have it, which is interesting. Excuse me, Officer Schmidt. Hands up where I can see them. You're going into solitary this time, not me. Wait, we're not criminals, we just want to talk to you. Well, where's Dr. Stein? She's the only one I'll speak with. Innocent until proven guilty. Or is it guilty until proven innocent? Well, I'm afraid you won't be able to speak to Dr. Stein because she's been murdered. Oh, murder? Murder's ruined my life. Murder's landed me here. We gotta solve Dr. Stein's murder before you go mad too. Alright. Try to stay calm. You need us to find you a doctor? No time. Gotta go file my police report. Alright, well, there's definitely a screw loose in Greg Schmidt's head. I wonder if looking to the tarot desk made him like that. Anyway, seems like we're not going to get much out of him until he's solved Dr. Stein's murder, so let's focus on that for now. Well, this guy has gone nuts. Hey, Mr. Enstrom, we're hospital inspectors conducting a surprise visit of these premises. Not only have we noticed multiple breaches of health and safety, but we also discovered the asylum doctor murdered in the bathroom. Wait, Dr. Stein has been murdered? Well, a hole drilled in her skull sounds like murder, yeah. Well, this is awful, but sadly, sometimes staff get attacked by unhinged patients. See, I have a fresh scar too. I needed 4 stitches. Oh, so you're a doctor here too? Well, I was once a patient, but Dr. Stein cured me and then trained me to be her assistant. I owe her everything. Oh dear. I must say, it's a pretty amazing story of recovery. I know, I can't believe I saw the good doctor making rounds to the patient's dorms only earlier, and now she's dead. All we can do now is make sure the killer doesn't strike again. Now, if you last saw Dr. Stein in the patient's dormitory, then we better continue our inspection here. Alright, there is some crazy backstory behind him being reformed. For sure. Oh, there's a stethoscope. They say this door, mate. Seriously, how's the asylum even allowed to operate? Anyway, our victim should like putting her initials on her belongings. At least we know for sure that this stethoscope belonged to her. Will the blood on it also be hers? We should collect a sample. What's this torn cloth about? Let's stitch it back together. Good question. Charity and mercy, that's creepy. This is a straight jacket. It makes sense that we'd find one at a psychiatric hospital. Why are there 2 collars and 2 names, Charity and Mercy? Is this a straight jacket used to restrain 2 people at the same time? Oh, brother, we need to find Charity and Mercy and get the answer. Oh my goodness, they're going crazy town in here. Bonnie, did you get confirmation? Adam is off of you? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they pulled some inspiration from me, obviously, for a couple of characters. So I wouldn't be surprised if they'd use people that were on the stream. Right, so let's get blood from our victim's stethoscope to Priya. Doctor's orders. Bro, brother. Well, I like the fact that she's not overly gushing about her next date. Hey, look, Charity, we got ourselves some fresh meat. Wait, huh? Oh yes, Mercy loves me a redhead. She's mine. Okay. Hello there. So you're conjoined twins? Yes, we is, and we's best frenemies too. Hehe. Alright, so we're hospital inspectors. We need to ask about Dr. Stein. You see, she was murdered. Dr. Stein's murdered? That means she's dead. Ooh, we just adore dead things. Don't we, Mercy? Wait, so you're saying you're happy Dr. Stein's dead? We're happy about everything. Squish, squash, squish, bash. Out, darn spot. Hee hee. Okay, these guys are certifiably insane. I mean, obviously we're gonna say it's not. They are crazy town. That's just disturbing. Nip 1, Pearl 1. There's a Pearl 2. Drafts. Having some trouble there, Priya? Oh, I've taken up some name because it hurts a great way to relax, but I think I need more practice before that happens. Well, I'm in need of a winter beanie, just saying. Well, duly noted, but back to business. The blood stethoscope you sent me is the victim's, which means the killer must yank the stethoscope off her neck after committing murder and then discarded it in the dorm room. Correct. And I also found traces of medication for claustrophobia in the blood. And confirmed that your victim didn't have this medicine in her system, so your killer was a fan of small spaces days. Well then, I hope the prison cell we get the killer thrown into won't be too claustrophobic. Yep. I agree. It's crazy. Help! Inspector Ace! It's one of the patients. They've escaped. Oh, brother. Alright, man. We'll go help them out. See you guys in Chapter 2. Pacini's Idiot? Or what? Alright, folks, Pacini's Idiot, we are back. Let's head on to Chapter number 2, where a prisoner escaped. Which one, though? He's in danger to himself and others. We can't let him leave the premises. We'll leave it to us, Mr. Enstrom. We'll stop the patient from getting away. Look, there he is, trying to scale the wall. Hey, get down from there. What? No, I need to get back to the precinct, stat. Otherwise, the captain's gonna whip my hiney. Officer Schmidt? Listen, if you don't stop this nonsense immediately, that hiney of yours will be thrown right back into solitary. Oh no, anything but solitary. It's so claustrophobic in there. It won't run away no more. Well, you made the right call, officer. Mr. Enstrom will escort you back to the asylum. Fine, but I order you to search the perimeter. The murder doctor walked here all the time. Wow, Ace. Now I know what babysitting must feel like. Anyway, Schmidt said that the victim liked to walk around the asylum grounds. His mind may be broken, but maybe his cop instincts are still intact. Let's hunt for clues. Yeah. Oh, she looks creepy. My guess is that her death is not a bad one. My guess is she was experimenting on these patients. That's my guess. Just because that follows like every horror cliche, is the doctor's actually evil. Alrighty, the cop said the victim liked to walk around here, so let's see what clues we found. That's a pretty box. And there's a name scratched on this wheelbarrow. It's almost illegible. I'm sure you can figure it out. As for this pile of wood, it could definitely be hiding something. I hope your biceps are up for some long tossing, Ace. I like to seem like I've got biceps. Oh, yeah, claustrophobic is small spaces. Interesting. Looks like a music box, Ace. Let's play it. Ah, I hate music. Oh, goody. You found my ballerina in a box. Doesn't she look just like Dr. Stein? A little, I guess. Who are you? Usually I'm Savannah, but today I'm a butterfly flittering through the sky. Okay. Savannah slash butterfly. We have some questions to ask you about Dr. Stein. I'm wondering what this wheelbarrow has to do with anything. Oh, it's Will Height. Will Chicks. Will Hicks. Will Hicks. His name actually on that wheelbarrow was Will Hicks. That must be the name of the groundskeeper. He's bound to know all that's going on to the asylum. Let's pay him a visit. Man, this guy looks... Man, so many creepy people here. Savannah isn't necessarily creepy, but she's kooky mooky, that's for sure. Come on. Oh my gosh, come on, I can see the darn thing. Weird tool. Cripes. Ace, this weird contraption you found on the log has blood all over it. Could be the tree trepanning tool that was used to drill a hole in our victim's head. Send it to Ben and find out. Creepy. Creepy. Well, Willie Hicks does not have scars on himself. Well, everyone else seems to, so. It's not why you killed just such a complicated murder weapon. The strange object we sent you is the trepanning tool that was used to kill our victim. Without a doubt, and not only does the blood on match your victims, but the circumference of the drill bit is identical to the hole in her head. What's more, I discovered microscopic particles of yellow plastic on the tool's handle. It turns out this plastic is used exclusively in making counters for a game called Link 4. Games usually called Connect 4, at least it is here in the States. I remember asking my parents for Link 4 for Christmas once, they got me a hunting crossbow instead. Well, that wasn't the fate of your killer, who definitely seems to have enjoyed playing Link 4. Well, maybe all fun and Link 4 games for the killer for now, but we'll soon put an end to that, eh, Ace? On that note, let's take another look around the scene of the crime. Interesting. That's not. That doesn't seem normal. Hey, it's just when you think this place can get any more disturbing, we find this freaky mask. I've heard of contraptions like these. They used to stop patients from biting. There's a tag on it signed Dr. Stein. Let's get over the rest of this message. We should take up this torn photo too. A stack on the screen mask says patient 84682. If you don't behave, you know what will happen, Dr. Stein. So first time I was starting to put this mask on a patient if they didn't behave themselves. They can't have been happy about this. Patient is the number on the tag referred to. Let's see if Hope can find out. I wonder if that's her assistant. Oh, these are the conjoined twins. They seem happy there. They're unconjoined. I'm totally confused about what's... Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. I did not think that would happen. Oh, man. I knew shady stuff was going on, but I did not know that. Curious or uncurious? Hey, Hopi, what you up to? Nothing that concerns you, Gwen. Alright, well, the mass tab sent you does concerns. Did you find out who the patient is? Oh yeah, the asylum's online network is crumbly as the building itself, so hacking into it was child's play. And the patient your victim was threatening was Adam Enstrom. Told you. Her assistant? You're right, she told us he used to be a patient that Dr. Stein cured him. Sounds like she was using that mask to threaten to turn Enstrom back into a patient. We need to talk to the assistants. Told you. Told you. Shady. Shady stuff, man. Shady, shady stuff. Oh, I feel just so fan-dab-bit-docious. Dr. Stein's happy pills are the best. Sorry, Sam, I'm sorry to kill your buzz. We're actually investigating a murder. Wait, Dr. Stein is dead? Who's gonna give me my medicine now? I'm sure I can find someone else to give you what you need, but for now, can you tell us if you happen to see the doctor? Well, I remember her coming to make some of her special pills in with my gruel this morning, but after that, it's just been rainbows and ponies. Wait, are you a pony? No, we're people. Anyway, I'll be floating away now. Where did I put that dang wheelbarrow? Hello, sir. We're the hospital inspectors to inspect the asylum. You must be a Mr. Hicks groundkeeper. I am indeed. I just love being under the Texas moon, tilling the good old Texan soil. Being cooped up inside makes me a little claustrophobic. We're here to speak to you about the asylum doctor. She was murdered a few hours ago. We're trying to figure out who did it. Wait, the good doctor's been murdered? Dang, I knew working in the living bin was going to be dangerous. Dangerous? Why? Did you notice any unusual activity around the asylum? I didn't mark anything out of the ordinary, but there's a bunch of crazies in there, so unusual is relative, if you catch my drift. Now, folks, I best get back to my program. Yeah, Mr. Enstrom, are you in the habit of biting people? Of course not. Why would you make you say that? Well, the mask that Dr. Stein was threatening to put you on, you didn't behave yourself. Oh, that terrible mask is just one of the ways Dr. Stein bullied and punished me. One day she put 4 teaspoons of salt in my bowl of gruel and forced me to eat it all. Just because she saw me playing Link 4 with Savannah. Another time she locked me in a tiny cupboard even though she knows I'm claustrophobic. And that was because I had taken too many bathroom breaks. I know I owe Dr. Stein for making me healthy again, but I didn't give her the right to treat me that way. Well, Mr. Enstrom, it sounds like Dr. Stein was making your life unbearable, but I hope we don't find that you ended her life in retaliation. Let's hope not. Hey, Mr. Poopface is mine. Give him to me. I want fairs and squares at Link 4. He belongs to me. Ladies, can you forget about Mr. Poopface for a second and explain how you're separated in this photo? That's before we met the nasty doctor, isn't it, Charity? Yes, Dr. Stein stole us from our mommy and cut us up and stitched us back together as one. Now he even shares the same tummy. Wait, you're saying that you used to be twins and Dr. Stein's the one who turned you into conjoined twins? What the actual? She told us we was her bestest experiment, but we was not happy. We wanted the doctor dead. We so happy someone killed her. He. Heck yeah, doctor's messed up. For sure. Ace, help. Felix, what are you doing with that horrible mask on your head? I can't get it off. It's stuck. Brother Felix. Don't worry, we'll get it off, Felix. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, buddy. Alright guys, see you guys in the next chapter, but I gotta go grab some stars. Some Pitching Ace 88. Pitching Ace 88, we are back. With Drunk Case on Facebook, we are headed back to chapter number 3. Where unfortunately Felix got himself stuck. But that's okay, we can fix it. I just wanted to freak Luke out. Now I'm freaked out. Maybe it's cursed, man. Don't be silly, Felix. Probably just got stuck because of all the hair gel you used. Alright, I'm gonna pull the mask off. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Whew, thanks guys. I thought I'd be stuck in that mask forever. You're welcome, Felix. Maybe try not to stick your head in anything other than books from now on. Well, it's a nice bit of comic relief base, but it's time we head back to that asylum door and find more clues to catch our murder. That's exactly what I was thinking. Ooh, that's crazy. And the title's Mad World. I should have known. I should have known that there was just going to be craziness ensuing. But still, I mean, just crazy, nutso. Alright, well, this is a newspaper, is probably something. Yeah, test tubes. Security camera's always a clue. We got the portrait, which looks really creepy. Cotton swab down there, perfect. There should be a star at least. Ace was unlock the security cameras. It'll show us what the patients have been up to and trust the victim to hang a portrait of herself so the patient felt she was always watching over them. I'm not surprised someone defaced it. We had orange powder on the painting will help us find out who did it. And why'd you pick up this text in Conspiracies Weekly article, Ace? Oh, the headline's a mystery of Blackmore's asylum's missing patients. The article says there's a number of families who claim their loved ones entered the asylum never to be seen again. We already knew this place was creepy, but is there something more sinister at play? Yes. Someone wrote, I know the truth, Dr. Stein, in the article, so at least one person thought that our victim was involved. Let's try to identify the handwriting. Ace, we're close to catching the person who murdered Dr. Stein, so let's not lose our momentum. Oh, that's the groundskeeper. So the groundskeeper was trying to infiltrate. I guarantee you that's it. I knew there was a reason he was in there. They're all connected. I mean, obviously, we've gone through, 300, 400 cases. Everyone's connected, but my guess is that's his connection to everything. That's not right. It's probably this one. That's not right. That's right. Okay, let's see if Hope can find any interesting footage on the unlocked security cam. Hey, Hope, sir. You're not doing sneaky things on your laptop again, are you? If you continue mocking me, Gwen, I won't show you this scintillating discovery I made on the security camera from the asylum dormitory. I'm only messing with you. You're entitled to privacy even from your mega lovely roommate. Let's get the camera rolling. Dr. Stein, you're under arrest, and I'm going to carry out your death sentence. Officer Schmidt, kindly suggest you put down that scalpel, or there will be hell to pay. Wow, our victim was super scary in real life, Ace. But you're right, more importantly, we just saw that crazy cop dude trying to kill the doctor with the scalpel. Did Greg Schmidt fail in murdering her then, but succeed today? We better interrogate him. He's not the murderer. I feel like he's too loopy to be the murderer. Yep, it was Willie Hicks who wrote the message in the news story about the asylum's missing patients. I wonder what the groundskeeper meant when he wrote to Dr. Stein that he knew the truth. We'll need to ask him, Ace. Told you. Told you. But your pictures are of her holding a skull. It's a little creepy in and of itself. Better get that orange powder from me. Use a base portrait straight up the microscope base. Officers, why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm on a rule break? Unless you brought donuts. Sorry, we only brought more questions. We want to know why you tried to kill Dr. Simon's scalpel. For the most heinous of crimes, you took away my Link 4 game for 3 whole days. The lady committed grand theft, larceny, malicious intent, assault. She's under arrest. Alright, well, let's not get worked up now. Clearly you didn't succeed in carrying out Dr. Stein's death sentence at the time. Is that why you murdered her tonight? I didn't know such thing, officers. I'm an upstanding citizen of the law. He's too crazy. Too crazy. I think he's too crazy to be the one. Mr. Hicks, we found this newspaper article about the asylum. What's this truth you knew about Dr. Stein? I discovered the doctor was killing her patients and burying them in their backyard. Wait, she was killing her patients? Yes, it all started when I unearthed a couple of chopped up human limbs and skulls while I was digging up some flower beds. When I told the doctor, she poo-pooed my concerns. She said I just found an old graveyard that used to be on site. Then one day I was reading the Texan Conspiracies Weekly over Bold Rule. I saw this article about the asylum's missing patients. I knew then that Dr. Sign had to be stopped. Wait, stopped how? Missy, if you're all implying I murdered the doctor, then y'all are barking up the wrong tree. I just wanted to warn her, that's all. I mean, you don't have a scar, so I don't think it's you. I think it's her assistant. If I had to guess. Everyone else is almost like the conjoined twins, they're crazy. But for them to coordinate something like that, I feel like that's not something that they would do. And the other guy's just loony. That's all could be. Those orange collection of the victim's vandalized oil paintings were chipped nail varnish. And there's only one specific notice of orange nails, and that girl was off her face on meds. Hopefully Savannah will be loose enough to tell us why she drew horns and a mustache up on the victim's face. She has a scar she could get to. Oh, my head. What's wrong, Savannah? I feel like I've been hit by a truck, but at least I can think straight again now that my medication's finally worn off. Was I hallucinating, or has my mother really been murdered? Wait, your mother? Dr. Stein is your mom? Yeah, you can't imagine a crueler parent. She's locked in the tiniest closet under the stairs when I was a child, even though I suffered from claustrophobia. Then she threw me into this asylum, despite me being completely sane, all because she didn't approve of my boyfriend. And then she kept me constantly high on meds so I wouldn't escape. Just horrendous. Oh wow, Savannah, I can't believe you suffered so much, and all because of your own mother. So I'm glad she's dead. At least now I can finally be free. I can see you killing her. I don't know if you're not crazy though. If she wasn't dead already, I can see why. Yeah, not even her own daughter was safe from her cruelty. How could she lock her up in a mental asylum just because she didn't like her choice of boyfriend? If the groundskeeper were to be believed, Dr. Sign's been killing patients and then chopping up and burying their bodies in the flower beds. Well, to be fair, Gwen, if everyone threw you in a insane asylum for every time that we didn't like your boyfriends, you would never get out of an insane asylum, so you should be happy. Oh, that's not it? I could have sworn that was going to be a clue. Fucking hump. I should have known that was going to be a clue. Chipmunk. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck wood? Nope. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck wood? Sorry, I remember doing this on Escape from Monkey Island. It was great. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood. He would chuck you wood as much as he could, and would chuck as much as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Boom! I remember trying to nail that down. Ace is a guy on how to trepanate someone. Knowing how our victim was murdered got belong to our killer. Let's get Ben to check out the instructions. So there's like a long version. That's like the long version, and then this LeChuck's Revenge. So it's Secret Monkey Island 2. They did like a huge long one, and it was hilarious. Remember when I first did it? I don't think they had audio, so you had to provide the audio. So I was like, I provided the audio, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a tongue twister. I was like, I gotta get this man on. Well, there's a syringe hiding in that smelly bucket of compost waste. You really do know how to sniff out a clue. I know the killer injected a sedative into the victim before murdering her. Could they just use the syringe? Only for you to tell us. Alright. I actually gotta hurry this up a little bit, and I want to get to the AI, so we're gonna just kind of agree with what they're telling us here. Yep. So what is this? Skin cells. Oh, it's a male. So I'm on. I think I'm on point. I think it's your assistant. I don't think it is being the gardener, basically. Scars. Yep. And I knew it had to do something with scars. We got it, man. We know who it is. Not surprising. He's like the most sane, kind of sane person that could have done that. Her daughter was on drugs 2 months from joint twins. Never could have agreed on it. The doctor was crazy, and the other guy, the groundskeeper, I don't think he would have done it. Mr. Entrum, you did it. You killed Dr. Stein. Killing someone goes against all my medical training. Come on. She wasn't exactly the nicest person, was she? Look at the way she bullied you, and you must know about the sadistic experiment she was conducting on people. But that's just it. I was just only trying to fix the doctor. It wasn't my intention to kill her. What do you mean you were trying to fix her? Alright, I guess you should start from the beginning. My beginning. You see, I was Dr. Stein's... Oh, snap. Wait, he's Frankenstein. Dr. Stein created me from other patients' body parts, the patients she murdered. What? She made you? Yes, she said she wanted to create a human to show what an amazing. Oh my gosh, she gave me as a patient while she taught me everything she knew. When she thought I learned enough, she made her assistant. But in one respect, I was always different. I pitied the patients, their suffering saddened me. Then it occurred to me that I could cure Dr. Stein of her lack of empathy if only I could find a way to rejig her brain. While the doctor was doing a rouse, I came from behind and stabbed the strong sedative in her neck. Then I dragged her to the bathtub and commenced the trepanation process. But something went wrong. Instead of fixing her, I killed her. I'll never forgive myself for taking a human life. It's kind of mind-blowing that you're an intelligent being made from human body parts. I've never seen anything like it. But it's also ironic because her cruel mind could have made something with more humanity than she could have ever possessed. Mr. Enstrom, it's good that Dr. Stein was a monster and that you meant no harm, but you still killed someone. So we'll need to figure out what to do with you. I'm already finding it difficult to live with what I've done, Inspector Reason. Holy moly, what? You guys were right. Holy moly, this was insane. I did not make the connection with Frankenstein. I mean, I knew some messed up stuff happened, but I did not think that. All the patients left in the sun, we can't just leave them to rot here. Anyway, now that we found the killer, we can't go back to our original mission, tracking down the serial killer ghost. Oh man. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the additional investigation of Pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we're back. Look at that, very quickly. Yep, we're back here. And look, Charity says funny peoples again. Shall we tell some what we've seen? Oh great, what did you see? More dead, dead more, Enstrom the monster. Wait, are you saying that Adam Enstrom is dead? Yes, we just saw him in Storm Sea, all green, hee. Oh great, H3 gets to dorm, see what's happened to Enstrom. I'll call Ben to join you, then meet me straight after talk to Greta Schmidt about the tarot mirrors. Oh brother. Oh, interesting, a man monster. Ah, interesting. Yeah, what's up, man? Not allowed to talk about that. Last time I talked about it, they threw me in here. Where's my meds? Thing is, the murders started again. Innocent lives are at stake, and only you can help us. Okay, the troubles began 5 years ago. Terrible incident. I wrote down everything on my secret interwebs file. Wait, you have a file online with all your findings, Dr. Schmidt? We need the password. I don't remember the password right now, but I did it earlier. I wrote it down and threw it in the laundry. But oh no, it'll be washed away now. I did bad again. I'm going to have an now. Oh, brother. So he threw it in the laundry. I remember seeing the laundry basket in the bathroom. Oh, brother. Me again. I like you. So take my link for... This guy's crazy. I'm trying to hurry this up before I have to go and help the family. Alright. I'm going to try and do this as quickly as I possibly can, guys. And then when this ends, I'm like off and I'm like running out the door. I gotta help missus. Ooh, that's actually a good score. Hopefully the password to Schmidt's thing is in these dirty clothes. I sure hope so. So we can get this too. Oh! Did he poison himself? Or did someone else do that? That's the question. Oh, great. That's not super helpful. I mean, we didn't really know what to do with him, so he kind of just helped us out, but still. Ace, those twins were right. Adam Menstrom is most definitely dead. You weren't kidding when you said he'd been summoned from human body parts. Just fascinating. Thinking about his green and blue and the foam coming out of his mouth, he's had drug overdose. Was it self-inflicted? There's a note sticking out of his front pocket. It might give us some answers. Ah, it's all blurry. I'll let you recover it, Ace. This is just mixed up. It's just crazy. Oh. Nice shirt. And on the nose with that shirt right there. Oh my gosh, how many things do they put over these clues? Oh wow. Schmidt's fake police bag was in the laundry basket, Ace. And look, he's written X files on the bag. Could this be the password to his online investigation reports? Only one way to find out. Let's get the password to hope. X files, that's pretty funny. Adam Enstrom, that's interesting that that's an anagram for a man. Yeah. Boys, there ain't no doubt about it. Adam Enstrom killed himself. His note says, I can no longer live with myself knowing I stole a human life. Please bury my body so the people whose limbs I possess can finally rest in peace. My last living wish is for mutability to be read at my eulogy. Farewell, beautiful world. Wow, so the poor guy couldn't live with having harmed someone. We owe it to him to honor his last wish and read mutability at funeral, whatever that is. But you're right, maybe Felix will know. Listen to Enstrom's suicide note to him. Hope, did you manage to get access to Grace Schmidt's files using the password? Find anything about the Tarot murders? I did, and all sums down to an incident Dr. Schmidt investigated 5 years ago. A woman named Abigail Riley was staying with 6 friends in a country house near Amarillo, Texas, when she died of suffocation. Her death was ruled accidental and no crime had been committed as far as the cops were concerned. But the only one who thought differently was Schmidt, who suspected foul play. But he couldn't prove anything and the case was closed. Then the first tarot card murder happened and Schmidt investigated that too. And curiously, the culprit turned out to be one of the 6 friends who were there when Riley died. The other 2 tarot cards murders followed, and once again the culprits were 2 of the friends. And by then, Schmidt was adamant that he knew how all of this was connected. So nobody believed the cop because the explanation seemed to involve a ghost. Ah, a ghost, and this confirms our theory. The tarot kills are all possessed by a ghost. Schmidt's right. I'll start with Abigail Riley, death 5 years ago. Then she must be this ghost, possessing her 6 friends and forcing them to commit murder. It's very likely Jesse Adams and Justine Bankson are both named in Schmidt's notes amongst those present at Abigail's death. The other 3 names match the now dead tarot killers. But what about the 6th friend? Yeah, and he's mentioned too. R.J. Fielding! What? The oil magnate we met while investigating the murder of that buzzer influencer girl? The very same, and he's the only one of the 6 who hasn't committed murder yet, as far as we know. Wait, we've got to get to Fielding before Abigail Riley possesses him and makes him kill someone too. But you're right, the real culprit we have to stop is Riley's ghost, and only Drake should tell us more about her. We need to have another chat with him. Oh snap! This is phenomenal. Phenomenal first districts. Keep it up. I hope they continue this up. This is great. Great storytelling. Officer Schmidt found your police badge. Oh, you're an honorable citizen. Yes, yes. Now we're going to be straight with you. We're actually supernatural investigators. We suspected that the ghost of Abigail Riley is to blame for the terror murders. Me too. I saw Abigail Riley's ghost. I saw her come out of a killer when I arrested him. Nobody believed me. Yeah, but we believe you. We summoned the spirit and she said she was possessing people and was angry about her death. In your notes you say that you suspected her death by suffocation wasn't an accident. No, not an accident. A cult ritual gone wrong. Nasty business, I tell you. Happened late one night by spooky Devilman's Bridge. Not nice. I'll never forget it. So it wasn't a cult ritual that went out of hand. Thank you, officer. You've been mighty useful. Right, is we need to grab a quick snack and figure out how to save the last of the 6 friends from being possessed. Well, not just possessed, but committing a murder. Yep. Abigail Riley's friends were never investigated for her death, only because Greg Schmidt. No one blamed him. Riley's ghost now wants revenge. Is very likely going after the last friend, R.J. Fielding. We've got to warn him. Oh great, his phone switched off. My next step would be normally to track his car with my drone, but its battery short-circuited. What it needs is just to jumpstart back to life, just like when your heart stops beating, it needs to be jolted into work again. Oh, you mean like a defibrillator? Alright, so there was a first aid kit by the asylum gate. Maybe there's a defibrillator around there. Yo, Ace, that times for this entrant can kill himself and all. I know, Felix. The only thing we can do from now is read this mutability thing you mentioned in the suicide note. Did you know what that was? Yeah, it's a poem by a dead dude called Percy Bysshe Shelley. I'm more into modern verse generally, but I gotta admit, the guy knew how to write. What's even cooler is that Shelley's wife, Mary, wrote the novel Frankenstein. That's right. And seeing that Enstrom was kind of a version of Frankenstein's monster. Yeah, that's probably why I chose this poem to be read at his funeral. And now that we've worked it out, we better go bury the poor guy, Ace. Now that Enstrom's body's been laid in the ground, does anyone have anything to say before the poem? Farewell, Adam. You were always kind to me. Well, thank you, Savannah. It's great that we must have said something too. What was it again, Mercy? I knows it. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Thank you for that insightful comment, ladies. Now to the poem. We rest. A dream has the power to poison sleep. We rise. When wandering thought pollutes the day. Oh, brother. George Matheson? What in God's name's going on? Agent Matheson, what are you doing here? I'll be the one asking the questions. Alright, sir, we'll be with you right away. Ah, son of a gun. Of course Agent Matheson comes back. Of course he does. Ay, 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 Agent Matheson. Oh, there's the first aid kit, yep. Lighters, tiny letters, inerrancy, oh. Here's first aid kit, let's get it open. Great, we got Matheson and this. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna examine this too. Brother. Not much time, man. Gonna be out of here in 5 minutes. Let's hope this is right. Well, got really lucky that time. Right, Ace, there was a defibrillator at the first aid kit. Let's get the equipment straight to Hope so that she can bring her drone back to life. Okay, so we just gotta talk to him. Gotcha. Ace, not only did I discover that you had an asylum where someone has recently been murdered, but I also catch you in the process of burying a dead body. Agent Matt, this is the second time finding you in possession of human remains. Ace, give me one good reason why I shouldn't send you straight to the Bureau for investigation. Wait, we have a perfectly good explanation. At this point, I'm finding it hard to believe anything that comes out of your cake hole. Agent Matheson, my name is Savannah Austin, and I can vouch for Ace. Alright, Miss Austin, but you better not be wasting my time, because my patient is wearing very thin. Well, thank you. Thank you, Savannah. Miss Austin, a spate of criminal activity has been taking place in Blackmore Asylum. I strongly suspect this individual. Well, you're right about the criminal activity, sir. We're talking sick experiments, locking up innocent people, even murder. The only culprit was my late mother, Dr. Lucretia Stein. Wait, your mother's to blame? Because it looked to me like the people suspiciously burying a body in the backyard were Ace and their cronies. All Ace has done is help uncover the true extent of my mother's crimes. Why don't I show you the patient files of my mother's notes? Then you'll see I'm telling the truth and the asylum needs to be closed down. Alright, Miss Austin, lead the way. Ace, you're free to go now, but I'll be keeping an eye on you and your shenanigans. Ace, I'll never be able to thank you enough for what you did for me. I don't have much, but please take this as thanks. I don't think I'll take that haircut. Yeah, I heard the tragic news about Adam. I know. Yeah, he couldn't live with what he's done. His burial almost got us in trouble with our old friend Agent Matheson. Yeah, I hear Matheson closed down the asylum and relocated all the remaining patients into Morningside Psychiatric Hospital. Let's hope they'll be more cared for there. Gwen, what about the Tarot murders? Got anything useful from the cop involved in the investigation? Oh yeah. The ghost of someone called Abigail Riley, who died in an occult ritual gone wrong near Devilman's Bridge. And get this, the killers committing the Tarot murders were all present when she died. Seems to be haunting them for revenge. The 3 now are dead, and the other 2, Jesse Adams and Maya Justine, are in prison, but there's one final person in the ritual who hasn't been possessed yet, R.J. Fielding. We're waiting for Hope to set up her drone so we can track Fielding down and warn him. Drone's ready, Ace. Great, now let's see if we can find Fielding's car before it's too late. Come on, you can do it. Oh wait, there it is, a vintage white Cadillac with a license plate oil boss. It's gotta be Fielding's. Parked outside some weird house near Devilman's Bridge. Oh, for the love of Pete. It's definitely not a coincidence. Ace, we need to get RG before Riley's goes possess him and makes him commit murder. Alright, we'll see you next case, and I'll see if we can add someone to join me on this thing. We'll have to see what else we have planned. Like, I know today I have to leave like right now. So thank you guys for all watching. I'll see you guys next week. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.